Hello, everybody, and welcome to day one of the Tarkir Dragonstorm Arena Open. Today we're playing best of three sealed, trying to get to 4 wins before a single loss to qualify for day two, where we will be drafting for real cash prizes. So, high stakes sealed, going full try hard mode, and hoping to open up a great pool here. Okay, what are we working with here? If you do enjoy this video, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe for more, comment with your questions, thoughts, and feedback. We've got some good cards here. The Roar of Endless Song, Tursa, Fleshcrafter, Kishla Village would fit well into a Teamer deck, so let's see if we have the Teamer cards to support it. Okay, so right off the bat, we have like 5 white cards total. They're all pretty reasonable. I mean, they're not even pretty reasonable. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 solid white cards. Blue, we've got 2 Sibzik Appraisers, which is great. Fleshcrafter's good. Stormbrood solid. Serpent solid. Island Dragon solid. So we got some stuff to work with there. Black, Avenger of the Fallen's okay. We don't have a ton of other black cards, though. Red, Molten Exhale, Sharpshooter, if we were an aggressive deck. So I guess we could see if we have enough for an aggro deck. We have 1, 2, 3, kind of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 white cards then, maybe. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's some chance we could build a white-red aggro deck. But red has some decent stuff like Adept, Tursa, Exhale, Rebuke. And then green, we got Exhale, Wayfarer, 2 Sarkhan's Resolve, Devotee, the Leopard can do some stuff. Knockout Punch. Green's looking mediocre. We also have a Frontline Rush for red-white. Our red-white deck is actually looking really good. Our Mardu deck with a Sonic Shrieker, All Out Assault, Bloodfell Cave, Scoured Baron's Frontline Rush. We wouldn't be able to play Roar of Endless Song, but I think we could build a good aggro deck. Call the Spirit Dragon. So for our late game deck, what are our late game tools? Like Lotus can only get monocolored cards, right? No, it could get a Kara Goldkeeper. Our Sultai deck would have Roar, Mammoth Bellow, Jungle Hollow, Stormwood Fall. So we would have to build like a Sultai deck, I think, and then try to splash red for the Roar of Endless Song. Which would not be the end of the world. So let's build the 2 builds and see which one we like more. So first we'll build our white-red deck. So our white-red deck is looking like this. Then we cut our worst card, which is probably the Lancer or the Rebuke. Probably the Lancer. Because we already have one anyway. Though I guess we could play Avenger of the Fallen to go heavier in black. Because we do have a decent amount of black. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 black cards. And we'd have 1, 2... We'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 kind of black sources for 4 black cards. And we'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 2-drops. I'm not going to lie. I do like the look of this deck. I think Reverberating Summons might be bad, but there is some stuff to like here. There's a lot to like here, actually. Okay. Now let's build our other deck, which is the late game deck. Always good to have a good late game deck in your wheelhouse. Oh my gosh, why does it do this? As soon as you mess with the lands a single time, it like... Okay. Okay, so blue deck would have this 2, this one, this one, this one, this one. We'd have our green cards as well. So we'd have Einok. You're seeing that guy, this guy, these 2. This guy, probably this guy. Maybe play the Attuned Hunter. Vanguard. We're trying to be a Sultai deck, I think. 2 Kitchless Skimmers. I didn't realize I had 2 of those. And then, so this is my Sultai cards right now. Not even playing the black ones really, just like a light splash into black. 7. So this is 20 cards and splashing red, maybe. If I splashed red, I could play this guy, and then the Roar of Endless Song and the Mammoth Bellow. And maybe this guy if I really wanted it. Interesting. There's also Ureni's Rebuff, which I would definitely play with double Kishla Skimmer. So this is pretty reasonable, I think. Well, the server's going down. Interesting. Okay, I'm back. Or my internet crashed for some reason. Okay, this card looks like the mana reset though, which is nice. So huge win. I could play like 5 colors, maybe even. Like play 1 mountain. Honestly, this card might be better than... No, I have a couple dragons. It's just this card has some synergy with my graveyard stuff. Dragon Claw Strike, Goldkeeper, this thing. Play the Rebuke as a red splash. Exhale, red splash. I guess this is a splash of red. Or maybe I play Teamer Splash Black. Yeah, there's not really black cards that I want, but there are several red cards that I'd want if I'm more heavy red. Take red, blue, green. Splash black. For 3 black cards. Seems okay. And then there's the red-white deck that I can always audible into. This card's good, but splashing white seems tricky. Just play this as a 4-mana kill spell a lot of the time. And yeah, this deck seems solid. Do I even need to splash black? Probably. You need as much power level as you can get. Cut the leopard. The attuned hunter. Ice Ridge Serpent. What other mediocre cards can I cut? Cut my 2 Sarkhan's Resolves, maybe. I kind of like this deck. But I think the aggro deck is better, maybe. So this one gets to play Roar of Endless Song and ramp into it. Cut Narset's Rebuke, because I already have some better removal. Cut Kintree Severance, because it's hard to cast. Yeah, and then cut Piercing Exhale, maybe. I do like Piercing Exhale, though. So my colors are pretty evenly distributed across blue, green, and then a little bit of red, a little bit of black. So blue, I'd have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Green, I'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Black, I'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Red, I'd have 3, 4, 5, 6. So maybe cut the Tursa then. Okay. I think I like this build a lot. I think I'm going to try this one to start with. And then audible into the aggro one if it looks dicey. But yeah, I'll see you in the games. Before I get to the games, I want to give a huge shout out to all of the people who support my channel over at patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. If you have been enjoying my videos, maybe you like cheering me on and you find it entertaining, or you like to get some educational stuff and win more in your own drafts, or maybe some combination of both. If you've been enjoying my channel, then you can support my videos directly, help me make more videos in the future, and gain access to some cool bonus content like my card-by-card tier list, my format thoughts document, and stuff like that by becoming a patron and supporting the channel directly. I want to give a special shout out to those patrons who support at the credits level. It does make a big difference. And without further ado, let's get to the games. Welcome to round 1. We will play first. And unfortunately, mulligan. This hand is much better. This hand is much better. Gonna ditch the piercing exhale. Our red opponent. Kishless Skimmer on turn 2. This card is interesting because if I choose Sultai, then I get to draw a card whenever I play a dragon. Devotee, sure. So we'll play this land, play our globe, and then attack for 2 because we don't want to make this trade. They're playing Jeskai, so they may be less aggressive than if they were a Mardu deck that just was playing a Devotee. They play Globe, okay. Into Devotee, so maybe a little bit aggressive. So what I draw this turn is going to definitely have an impact on what mode I choose for this siege. I think I am going to choose the +1/+1 counter mode. Which isn't great. Not like the greatest card I've ever played. But this doesn't feel like a particularly value matchup necessarily. I felt like they might have had a kill spell, though, for the Kishless Skimmer based on the way they played it. Oh, they take out the Hollow Arc Siege. See, that's really good to see, I think, honestly. But it means they might have another kill spell. So I played a 5/5 with Ward 2, so unless they have another Stormplane Detainment, they might struggle to kill this. So what are they splashing blue for? I'm not going to use Kishla Village. I'll try to draw a spell first. But having it is definitely nice upside. This is the downside of playing aggro. It's like they didn't play a 3-drop that like affected the board, and so I have a lot of life to work with here. If they kill the Durgar Island Dragon, I'm in a bit of trouble. Because they hit me for 5, I go to 11. Okay, so they can't kill the Durgar Island Dragon. See, that's all I needed. Okay. Okay. That's pretty good. It means I have lethal set up for next turn. Because my 1/1 will become a 4/4 flyer. And that'll give me 9 power and toughness. Actually 10, because this is another counter. They don't attack with Mardu Devotee, which is a little bit odd. Monastery Messenger, okay. Sure. So if I mill that, I can go this and then make a 5/5. They can kill it with Dragon's Prey. Dragon's Prey is 3, 4, 5, 6. So unless they have a land, they can't kill this. Put the counter here. They jump here. They take 5. I don't think they have a land. I don't think they have a land to kill this guy, so I just need to get as many creatures into play as possible. Okay. So if I do this... One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay, so I got to the 3. Okay. And if they don't draw... if they don't have their last card be a land, they can't kill the Durgar Island Dragon. Because of the Ward 2. Two, 4, 5. No blocks. That's essentially them conceding. Okay, got the win. Okay, let's write down the relevant cards that we need to know about here. So we should know that they have Stormplane Detainment. We should know that they have the Bearer. Because, like, depending on like what they could top deck, they have Dragon's Prey. And then Monastery as a flyer. Okay. So with that in mind, I'm definitely going to bring in my Undergrowth Leopard. Because they do have, like, the exile removal spell for my big creatures. I would also, against an aggressive deck, like to bring in a Jadecast Sentinel. I think it's really good with Kishless Skimmer, so having one copy is fine. What do I want to take out? I'm going to take out Piercing X. I'm going to take out your Rennie's Rebuff. And I'm going to take out Piercing Exhale. Then I'm going to take out Roamer's Routine on the draw. And I'll replace that with a 3/3 creature. Cool. Let's get to the next game. Okay, this hand is definitely keepable. It's slow, though. Mucho slow. I don't want to draw any more lands here, so I'm going to thin my deck a little. They're off to a slow start. So I could get black. I already have black-red. Do I need double black or double red? No. Let's just get red in case I need it untapped for some reason later here. This card copying a Vanguard would be solid. Bearer of Glory. This was the exact reason I got Mountain, in case I drew that. I will take Einok. Because I already have 2 more lands lined up. And I'd rather get a creature that gets me a land than just have a land here. Especially with Fleshcrafter to potentially copy things down the line. Globe, sure. Okay, so the way their turn passed there, I don't think they have a play. This way I can play my Spirited Vanguard on curve. Another globe, that's a little worrisome. So do they have counter magic? I doubt it. They probably would have countered this. Sure. This is why you spread out your guys across multiple bodies. we're going to do this play. This into Einok Wayfarer gets me a lot of stats. Assuming I find a land to return. Okay, I get the land back. Sure, the eggs on my guy. I want to know what I want to do next turn. I'll take this guy. That's a good one. I don't have the land to free my Inspirited Vanguard, but it will be good. And I do have lethal for next turn, pretty much. Boom. Nice little clean win. Double check the deck. After the fact. Any cards that looked like they'd be bad if I drew them, or good. I'm pretty happy with all of them, I think. My sideboard options are looking solid. Yeah, see you next round. Welcome to another round. We've got all our colors. We can keep this. This is going to go get our mountain, but we're going to go Jungle Hollow first so we can play this on turn 2. We don't have to go full control just yet. White, black. The Kindguard, sure. No blocks. Delta Bloodflies. That is a meta call if I've ever seen one. I wanted to fetch before using my Piercing Exhale. I should have waited to fetch, though. Hostile negotiations coming. This is an early pivot point here. I'm going for the high leverage play. Unless they have Coordinated Assault or Molten Exhale with a dragon, this works out really well for me. It's like a nice little clean 2-for-1. And the Surveil 2 matters a lot too. Sure. So I'm going to take 4 next turn. I already have red mana. I'm going to have double green, double black, anything. I could take a bit of damage here. That's going to have to die. Okay, that's a good draw. Can't quite afford to just play the Durgar Island Dragon and hope here. Their last card could easily be a removal spell. They haven't had a chance to really use removal. Okay, that's going to be good as a card. No blocks. Kill one of the prowess tokens. I could be attacking for 2 here. This thing's gonna go get me my Mammoth Bellow. That's gonna be good. They concede. This thing hadn't even resolved yet. Okay. So what do they have that I care about? Molten Exhale. Feral Deathgorger, because getting stuff out of my graveyard's a priority when they have the 6 mana. Rally the Monastery. Starry-Eyed Skyrider. Delta Bloodflies. I just like to keep track of their flyers as well. And yeah. They're also playing red-white. So I think bringing in this is a safe bet. They do have some flyers, so I'm going to bring in one of these. This thing could be solid as well. And then I can cut Roamer's Routine on the draw. Sultai Devotee didn't seem particularly great against them. I'd probably rather have the Leopard. That might be a bit bold. Urani's rebuff seemed solid. Maybe I don't want the Jade cast. I don't think I need quite as much value, so I can cut the guy that makes it a little bit hard to cast. Hmm. Cut Piercing Exhale for the Sarkhan's Resolve, I guess. Okay. Almost didn't click the submit button in time. That would have been annoying. Okay. Focus, focus, focus. This is a keeper. Actually, no, I don't have blue mana. Okay, this is a keeper, though. Gonna ditch the Urani's rebuff. I know I can technically cast it, but that's more of a late game card a lot of the time. Yep, this is why we brought in the Undergrowth Leopard, because I can block these guys now. And now I can go get Urani's rebuff with Lotus Light Dancers, which was my ultimate hope. Starry-Eyed Skyrider, sure. I will be able to kill that once I find red mana. It was a weird attack that I just made. Trying to throw them off their game. Just digging for red. I need to be able to kill this. This is a premium threat in the matchup. Okay. Okay, lots of tokens. Come on, red mana. I've got 2 mountains in the deck. If I find one of them, it's really, really, really good for me. Oh! Oh, that's brutal. That's going to lose me the game. I didn't even find any land, so... We mulliganed, and then our Einok Wayfarer missed, so... We're in bad shape. Not even on just finding a red land, but just any land. Am I just dead on board? Oh, man. Sometimes you just gotta hate the game. I think I'm dead. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. This sucks. Should have attacked with my Vigilance guy, too. Any non-creature spell and I'm dead. Hate to see it. Gosh, darn it. Okay. Ice Ridge Serpent is good against all their tokens. Definitely want that. I can bring back in Roamer's Routine. I really need to be able to kill their flyer. I bring back in Piercing Exhale on the play. Cut the Attuned Hunter. Cut the Sultai Devotee. I think I'll cut Urani's Rebuff for the Ice Rage Serpent just to be more proactive on the board. Urani's Rebuff is pretty solid, but should be fine. Hopefully the game goes well. Play first. This is a keeper. We don't have red mana, but we can always hope. They're on a mulligan. That's good. These game threes get intense. They have 2 Rally at the Monasteries. That's good to know about. Go get Forest. Beautiful. We have all our colors. Keep taking lands. They have all of their colors. Drawing lands is not great for me here. I'm going to take Hollow Merc Siege, so I can start turning my creatures into threats. I have this as an interactive spell if they play a Starry-Eyed Skyrider. Fine trade for me. Next turn I can play Lotus Light Dancers. I'm a little choked on green mana. Sure. Okay, so I can get Mammoth Bellow. I can get Roamer's Routine. I definitely don't want to draw that. And I can get Karu Goldkeeper, I think. I could also get Flesh Crafter instead of the Roamer's Routine. And that might be good. Giving all my guys lifelink. Yeah, that seems way better. Like turn all my guys into Lotus Light Dancers for a turn. So I know they have Rally the Monster. They already used their Feral Death Quarter, so but I'm still going to try to use my graveyard cards ASAP. Okay, hate to see that. I hate to draw that. I'm not going to play around Feral Death Gorger too much. Okay. Next turn I can go Skimmer, Mammoth Bellow maybe. Clarion, Conqueror, sure. Literal worst draw. You love to see that. Kill this guy. Boom! Got the win. Feral Deathgorger would have been a problem if they'd drawn that. Nice little victory there, though. See you next round. Welcome to the third round. We're halfway to the promised land. We're keeping this. Our first hand with Roar of Endless Song. This Evolving Wilds is going to go get... I really want to get Mountain with it. I'm actually going to wait until turn 2 to decide what to grab. Actually, yeah, I'm going to decide until turn 2 what to grab. Because if we draw a forest, then we'll be really happy we waited. Or if we draw a mountain, we'll be really happy we waited. Okay. I'm very happy we waited. Mountain it is. Because now we have this to dig for forest, this to dig for forest as well. Playing against another slow matchup. Okay, if we find a green source, we can cast the Roar on turn. We want. We will take Dragon Claw Strike because we cannot cast our green spell yet. Champion of Doosan, sure. Forest? No. Gosh, we want to draw land super badly now. So we don't waste our guy. Untapped land specifically. But it's still a 2/4. It's just if we miss out on the dragon, it would be sad. It's not game losing by any means. Another dragon sniper, sure. Booyah. We will play our guy out here. We could have killed Kishla Skimmer. We could have played Roar, but we're definitely not trading. We don't want them to draw a card with Kishla Skimmer. We're walking into their trap. They actually have a pretty solid board to deal with the Roar of Endless Song, but trading my 5/5s for their 1/1s, while painful, we'll still get some progress made. They didn't do anything on turn 4. Sagu Wildling, sure. Okay, now I can kill Kishla Skimmer in peace. Okay. This could be good for me. One cool trick you have with this is you can just let it die, and then you could just bring it back as a copy of something else. Like, you can just, like, play this, have it enter as a copy of nothing. This game has gone my way so far. They have one card in hand. I can't imagine a card that could save them here. I am going to do this at normal speed, because if I hit a second spell that I can cast, when I copy my Equilibrium Adept, and I'll get another... Okay, I did not hit a spell I could cast. Still, we will send in with everything. They don't have -3, -0 lined up. That's fine. They take a bajillion damage here. I have 5, 7, 9. Oh, we're super close to getting them. This into the harmonized guy. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Five, 7, 9, 11. Put Urani's Rebuff in the graveyard. Don't want to draw Wayfarer. Sure, we'll just submit those two. I was going to get Roamer's Routine and then flash it back and win the game on the spot. So this is 4, 8, 13, 15. Don't need to get greedy. Could have put him to 1, but 1 is not that much different than 5 in this case. Boom, got the win. Okay. Time to, like, focus up on what they might have and what our sideboard strategy will be. So they have 2 Dragon Snipers. They didn't draw a lot of spells. Kishla Skimmer. Sagu. And then they have Champion of Doosan. And they're playing 5 colors. So 2 Dragon Snipers make me want to have any cheap removal I have. Maybe I want to splash the Strategic Betrayal. They didn't seem to play any, like, dud cards. Exiling the graveyard could be good against the Kishla Skimmer. This doesn't protect me against their Dragon Sniper. Urani's Rebuff doesn't seem crazy. And then I could cut... I mean, I really like Inoc Wayfarer here. I like my Sibzik Appraisers. They line up well. I think I'll just make that one minor adjustment. Actually, Sarkhan's Resolve is good in this matchup. They have some flyers. I kind of want to bring in both. Gonna cut a Dragon Claw Strike. And just cut a... Yeah. Okay. I almost cut a Sultai Devotee. Dragon Claw Strike's pretty good, but against Death Touch creatures, it's not as good. Okay, on the draw with a Wayfarer and a Dragonstorm Globe, this is an easy keep. That was a great draw. We're digging for our land. So they might have a counterspell based on the way they paused. Beautiful. think they have a counterspell for this one then. No, nothing. Weird. Okay, Cotis. Sure. I'm actually going to make my own Cotis. That probably would have been best. We're just going to go get a mountain. Especially because if this thing dies, I can put it on my new Cotis. I will keep it on top. This thing's not going to get to the graveyard. But that's how it goes. Armament Dragon, okay. I don't mind taking a hit for a little bit from the Armament Dragon. Our Cotises are in a death stare against each other. Knockout maneuver can take out the Armament Dragon, hopefully with the Gold Keeper to make it a 5/5, put him on a 4-turn clock. Then if this dies, I can put it on Cotis. They have a Riverwalk technique, that's good to know about. Armament Dragon. Well, you hate to see that. Okay. So I am putting all my eggs in one basket here. Hate to see that. This is definitely an easy jump block on Cotis. I have a 3/5 to block the Cotis. I am in trouble. Come on, whiff. Okay, so they can't cast everything. Oh my gosh. Hate seeing that. Oh, I see now. I see. I understand. Gosh darn it. Gosh. Oh, I counted this wrong. I should have put it on this guy. White, black, red, green, blue, whatever, yeah. Gosh, that game went so south. I went so greedy for, I guess, because I could win. But it was not necessary. Okay, so they have some buff spells. Ureni's rebuff is going to be good. Strategic Portrayal is not good against Sibzig Appraiser, but it's good against some of their other stuff. Sarkon's Resolve is definitely a card I want. In Dragon Claw Strike, still don't want it. Kin Tree Severance I do want. Against their Cotis. Gonna cut Strategic Portrayal. And Sultai Devotee. Okay, hoping for the best here. Game 3, crunch time. Okay, final round. We're keeping. It's sketch, but we're keeping. Gonna go grab a forest here. We have all our colors. And we have our Roar of Endless Song, which is one of our best cards. We do have to find something to do before turn 5, but I'm confident in our deck to provide us with a reasonable card. We have plenty of spells we can cast. My faith was misplaced. I drew a spell. Perfect. Okay, so I can cast it. No blocks. My 5/5 will soon blank this. Sure. I am super choked on green mana. Like, if I had 2 green mana, I could have gone, like, Hollow Merc Siege. It's like I drew lands to cast this on turn 5, which is good. But I also drew all the worst lands, because I need double green super badly in this hand. Next time I'm going to play this card so that all my stuff will get double power toughness. And then hopefully I'll find a green source by my last turn so I can use 2 kill spells on that last turn once everything's giant. Okay. No blocks. So I can take 8. I can afford that. The sad part is I'm going to lose if they have knockout blow. So I'm going to hold this guy back, actually. Which is so cowardly. It's so cowardly, but I don't want to lose to knockout blow. Dragon Sniper, sure. I almost buffed up this guy so I could block the Champion of Doosan. They've got something here. Gosh. I hate losing games like this. I'm just going to lose because I didn't find my second forest, which is true. Going to happen in your sketchy green mana base sometimes, but gosh. Maybe I wasn't supposed to block. I mean, they're going to kill that guy either way. So next turn I'm taking 3, 4. Lethal. This is where I dig for my forest. Shucks. Oh, man. Oh, we tried. Yep. Just so sad. Okay, so I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. So I can put this onto my flyer. I'm going to make him attack me. Oh, no, I choked it. Nope, it wouldn't have mattered. Gosh darn it. Oh, that's so frustrating. Oh, if I had a second forest, I would have won this game so easily. Oh my gosh. Gosh darn it. I even choked it the other way too, because they just put the counter onto their Death Touch guy and trample over for lethal. Oh man. There's nothing I could have done there, really. Just got mana screwed. That was the classic. Keep your land. Don't draw a spell you can cast. Then, when you do draw spells, they're all green. Just... Gosh. Really demoralizing way to lose. We were up a game. We had a pretty good sideboard plan. And then just... didn't draw what we didn't draw very well in our last couple games. I feel like there's so many decision points. So many sideboard choices. Somehow I lost my second Sarkhan's Resolve. I tried to bring in both copies and it was just gone from the sideboard, I feel like. Maybe I was supposed to go to my aggro deck. Just sad. Well, we tried our best and we'll try again, I think. And if you made it to the end of the video, in the comment section down below, leave hashtag close to let me know you made it all the way to the end of the video. Gosh, just really demoralizing, but that's how it goes. I'll talk to you next time.